Good morning, all of you. Here we are going to discuss 10th standard, first chapter, chemical reactions and equations. See here, while discussing this chapter, we have to go back that what are the important points we have already discussed here. The number one is physical change, number two is chemical change. See here, physical change, it involves change in color, state or shape it involves. It may be change the color, it may be the state of the matter or shape of the matter. Some examples I have given here: freezing of water, boiling of water, melting of ice or melting of wax. In the daily life we have already seen about all these examples, so we are come to know about, we are already well known about the what are the physical change. Now next you come to the chemical change. See here, it involves one substance combines with other substance to form a new substance. Very important. Here one substance is combines with another substance, it forms a new substance. We cannot retrieve it back to the original substance, but in the case of physical change we can easily retrieve back to the original position. For example, here come to the point physical change, freezing of water. While freezing the water, it will comes to the ice. Then after the melting of ice, we can easily retrieve it back to the water position. Then that is the liquid position, liquid state. In the same way, the examples of chemical change: burning of wood, souring a milk, mixing acid and base, digesting food, cooking an egg, baking a cake, rusting of iron, etc. Next, come to the burning of magnesium ribbon. It is a chemical change or a physical change? Burning of magnesium ribbon, is it a chemical change or a physical change? Yes, as you think, it is a chemical change. Next, when magnesium ribbon is burns with a dazzling white flame in the presence of air, in the air there will be oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide, MgO, which is the white powder. See, magnesium ribbon, it is the solid, it is reacts with the oxygen which is present in the air and it forms magnesium oxide, MgO, which is the white powder. Next, here the magnesium, Mg, and air, oxygen, are called reactants. Then magnesium oxide, MgO, is the product. End point is the product, the starting point is the reactant. Next, it is shown in the figure. See here, we have taken the burner and then pair of tongue and then a magnesium ribbon. Then when the magnesium ribbon is burned in the presence of oxygen with the burner, it gives, it is the watch glass, then it forms a white powder. Look at the point, white powder. This is chemical reaction. Next, what are the factors are helpful to determine whether a chemical reaction has taken place or not? What are the important factors are helpful to determine the chemical reaction has taken place or not? The one factor is chemical change in state. Second factor is change in color. Third factor is evolution of gas. Fourth point is change in temperature. There are so many important factors are helpful to determine the chemical reaction has taken place. We can also determine with change in state. whether solid to liquid, liquid to gas, like that. Next, change in color. In the reaction, during the reaction, the white color is red color is changes to white color, or colorless to pink, or pink to colorless, like that we can easily identify it by changing the color. Evolution of gas. During the chemical reactions, some gases, hydrogen gas or some chlorine gas may be evolved. By identify the gas, we can easily tell the reaction has taken place. If the temperature is changed, when the temperature is changed, yes, we can come to conclude there is a chemical reaction taken place. Okay. Next, important terminologies are the chemical reaction, chemical equation, skeletal equations, balanced chemical equations. One by one we can see that the process in which one or more substances or the reactants, substances, or we can call them reactants, are converted to one or more substances or products are called chemical reactions. Chemical equations, it is the symbolic representation of a chemical reactions, representation in the form of symbol and formula. It is the chemical equations, it can be here the symbol symbolically represented for chemical skeletal equations. Unbalanced chemical equations are called skeletal equations. Okay. Next, balanced chemical equations. Here the number of atoms present in the left hand side is equal to the number of atoms present in the right hand side. Left hand side must be equal to the right hand side. Next we can see that chemical equations, sentence form equations, word equations, and then chemical equations. See here, the chemical equations can be represented by three steps. One is sentence form of equation, the second one is word equation that can be easily converted into the chemical equations. See, when magnesium is burnt in the presence of oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. Same can be represented in the word equation. Magnesium plus oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. Magnesium plus oxygen is called reactant side, magnesium oxide is the product side. Chemical equation, magnesium and oxygen, these two are the reactants, and then MgO is the product. Only one product we got by with the help of magnesium and oxygen are the two reactants. Thank you.